Hello friends, my name is Jen and I love cookies. So sometime, I think last week recently, I went to Whole Foods hungry, which is never a good idea, and I came home with an apple brown butter cookie. So that is what I'm gonna be rating today. This is what it looks like. I had to buy it. It was not optional because I love apples, and I've since learned, since I started this review channel, that brown butter makes cookies amazing. So obviously it was necessary. This is a very rustic looking cookie. It's got some personality to it. Definitely like some chunky bits, not a perfect circle, which is totally fine. I like it. It's got personality. I think I said that already. It's got some crispy brown edges in some places more than others. I can see just barely some apple chunks in there, but I have to really look for them. I don't know if they'll show up on the camera. I have a list of ingredients here, but I haven't looked at it, so I don't know what an apple brown butter cookie really is. It looks like there might be some oats in here, and based on the texture, I want to guess there are some oats in here, but I don't know. We're gonna find out. I feel like Whole Foods baked goods are a super mixed bag where some are really good and some are really not good. So really this could go either way. Okay, this is fascinating. So I did get some apple bits in there. They're like cinnamon apple pie filling pieces. And those are chewy. They add almost like a raisin-like texture to it. Then I had some of the brown parts. And so those were crunchy because they're burnt. And when you burn something, it gets crunchy. And then the cookie itself was like an oatmeal cookie, but very fluffy one. Not very dense at all. Yeah, so it's like the dough itself is fluffy while also being lightly gooey. And then the apple chunks make the experience dense, but just the cookie dough by itself is more light and airy. Yeah, I just took a test, tiny bite to confirm. So fascinating. There's a lot going on in this cookie. Confirmed there's definitely some oatmeal. That's adding a bit of texture too. So texture wise, this is very complex. Flavor wise, I'm actually not noticing the brown butter yet. Maybe I just need to keep eating it. The main flavor I noticed is the cinnamon apples. And it is like a distinct cinnamon apple flavor. I am not picking up any ginger, so I don't think there's any in here, which is common. There's no ginger in apple pie spice, so that would make sense. I don't know, I feel like brown butter usually has a nuttiness to it, and I'm just not really picking it up. I suppose it's hidden in there if I really pay attention. But I don't think it's making it... It's not adding as much to the cookie as the brown butter adds to like cookies. And I think it might be because there's just so much else going on. That it doesn't necessarily need it to make it interesting. I do think it would be better without the crunchy burnt parts though, to be honest. Like it might be okay if they were just around the edge, but because they're kind of mixed in with the top, I don't love it. I do appreciate this cookie is very moist, and I haven't found a word to replace that yet. Even though it's been sitting on my counter for like a week. And even though it's like light and fluffy, I don't want to necessarily, like, it's a tiny bit gooey, but I don't even want to use that necessarily. It's just like good amount of hydration in this cookie. It's not dry at all. And I think I thought it might be because of the crunchy burnt hits. It's got armpits. Crunchy burnt bits on top. I think that's gonna be everything on this one. I'm gonna finish eating it and then rate it. So, overall, that was definitely a good cookie. I would put that on the would buy again side of Whole Foods baked goods. There was a lot going on with the texture, and so I can't explain why I feel this way. But interestingly enough, I actually feel like this cookie would have been improved by adding like walnuts to it. I really am not sure why, because there was already so much texture going on, but I felt like it would have benefited from the additional texture of having nuts added. That said, of all of the apple cookies I've had, this one was definitely the best executed. There were many large apple chunks so that I could definitively taste them, and they were in every single bite, so there was clearly an apple flavor to this cookie. And in terms of just like the baking process and having it be moist and like the gooey-esque idea on the inside, gooey-esque idea on the inside, but still having it be nice and soft and having the chewiness of the raisins, like it was just technically a very well-baked cookie. I would eat it again, but I wouldn't go out of my way. Like, I'm not gonna dream about this cookie and like wish I had more, but it was good. I would eat it again. So I think what I'm gonna do is go with a 7.7. Okay, so that was the apple brown butter cookie from Whole Foods. I don't know if they have it at all Whole Foods, but I do know it's seasonal. The Whole Foods is literally across the street from me. The other street from the Trader Joe's. Yes, I have both right across the street. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, and it's not there all the time. So it is definitely seasonal, which is fine by me. But it was pretty good, 7.7. If you like watching me talk about cookies, please like, comment, and or subscribe below. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day and eat more cookies.